Okay, so I'm back from. I had a huge break actually because I wasn't doing ceramics for 1 month and I wasn't doing any content, which you can see, which is pretty sad. But I had a minor surgery and just I was sick 3 times. It just didn't work out for me in January, even though this is my year. So I'm catching up on the things. But what actually worked out, a lot of items which you don't see but I see because you can only see it. Anyway, I want to introduce you to the pieces I made, which they are bisque fired, so they need glazing and then they're gonna be ready. And I actually want to make this video if I'm patient enough to be that kind of like bisque firing and then glaze firing and then it's done, so you can see how it looked before and after. I want to show you my favorite pieces. So I'm absolutely in love with these ramen bowls, which is basically perfection. I really like it. Like even the weight, it feels maybe tiny 5% thicker here at the bottom, but I'm absolutely happy with it. I have another one which is slightly different shape, same concept for ramen bowl. There's a bit of like burnt something here, which is, I don't know, it might be contaminated it or somehow, like, I don't know. The only downside, which I don't know you can see, is that it's chipped here. I'm pretty sad about. That's one of the things that it makes hard working in a common space, that there are just certain things not in your control. And I'm not angry with anybody, but if it would be my space, then I wouldn't chip it probably. But this is what it is. I made a plate, the first plate of my life. My girlfriend is gonna be very happy with that because she's been asking for it for probably 3 months or more. And my pure excitement is gonna happen now because I made my first, it's like a coffee mug. I have to cover it with clear coat. So I haven't decided if it's going to be honey flux, which is going to be covering the top with white and then leaving the bottom kind of like uncovered, or maybe cover the whole thing with see-through glaze. I don't know yet, but I like what I see. And then I have these very cute small cups. Very pretty. Look at the shape. Absolutely adore. I love it so much. So pretty. Well, the classic shapes of like these tiny round ones, which are actually very light and very delicate, and I'm getting better in the trimming department, I guess, because it's very, I don't know, it just feels nice in the hand. So I have a couple of shapes like that, which is also very pretty, and then just different variations. The last one maybe. Very nice. And then experimental pieces, because I made a couple few months back and brought it home, and me and my girlfriend are absolutely obsessed with the shapes. So I made few more, which is this kind of guy. And the reason it looks a bit unorthodox, I might add, but the reason why it's nice is because it just feels so nice to hold. And even though it doesn't have the handle, you fill it up until here with the hot stuff and you can hold it here, and it just feels nice, like it doesn't burn your hand. It is, I feel like, a piece what I'm happy to use at home. So I made two for now, like this shape, and I'm very excited how it's gonna come out. I know for a fact, because I have two at home, that it's very enjoyable to use. So I'm curious how this one's gonna turn out. And then the last piece, which was just a love project, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look like, but like, let's see. I love these oil burners, like the scent stuff. So what I made is that a tiny one, like a tiny holder for the candle, and I made a tiny hat. You put the water, you put the oil, you put a bit of candle, and it's gonna look nice, it's gonna smell nice. Your house is going to be upgraded, I'm telling you. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. And the last piece is going to be just another, I don't know, matcha ball is life, right? So just another variation on a matcha ball, which I kind of like. So nice shape. With glaze it's gonna be even better. Let's see where we go with this. That's about it. And for now I want to do glazing, a bit of throwing, because I'm actually experimenting with new clays because the black I have, I'm just having so much issue with it. It just hardens up very easily, and after that pulling the wall, it just, because it's just too hard for me. I'm really struggling pulling an even wall with that. So I have another black clay which I actually really like. It's very deep black. However, I don't know if it's going to behave in the kiln as good as the first black clay, but we should see. So I'm gonna throw a couple of items. I think just like nice and easy coffee mugs, nothing special. I have been requested to make a butter holder from home, so that's what I'm gonna do next. My girlfriend actually showed me something very cool, very delicate, nice teacup, which is more, I think, on the Japanese side, which has the shape of actually like the ramen bowl I did before. So it has a very nice and delicate bottom, and it just comes up straight line, pretty wide, and that's it. So pa pa. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know why I have these gloves. Why not? I like throwing. Throwing is good. It's fun. So I was going for this shape, which is pretty nice. I don't know if it's sharp or not, but we shall see it later. And with the trimming process, I'm going to make it even better. But I think like it's a good start. Five cute cups. You can kind of see the shape. I'm really bad at removing the bottom part. This is going to be straight in middle, like right now it's a bit fat, but no shaming. Straight, another straight, like they are very similar. This is a bit higher, like taller. And this kind of reminds me of like a martini glass, which is very cool. Let's see how it feels drinking tea from it. That was today. I'm very tired. It's almost 10 p.m. It's very close to be 10 p.m. And although it felt really good to be back in the studio, so I'm gonna keep doing this, and I'll definitely show you when the glaze is done, and you'll see the ready products. Ciao.